Okay, so today we're still doing percentages, but this time we're doing tape diagrams rather than the double number lines. We will use tape diagrams to understand percentages. So remember last time we were talking about Jada's puppies. So we're going to use the similar problem and we're going to use a tape diagram instead. So you're on page 65 in your book. Jada has a new puppy that weighs 9 pounds. So 9 pounds is important to know. It is now at about 20% of its adult weight. Here is a diagram that Jada drew about the weight of her puppy. Now, the important thing to know is that we're going up by 20s every time, right? So the percent is 20. So this would be 40, 60, 80, and 100%, right? So the percentages are along the bottom. And we know that 20% is 9 pounds. So then we kind of answer the questions based on what we see. So the adult weight of the puppy will be 45 pounds. How can you see that in the diagram? Well, we see that every box has 9 and there are 5 boxes. So you have 1 box, 2 box, 3 boxes, 4 boxes, 5 boxes. So 9 times 5 is 45. So that's how they got that. So for A, that's what you'll write. 5 times 9 is 45. What fraction of its adult weight is the puppy now? How can you see it in the diagram? So the answer is 1/5. So this is a normal fraction diagram. We have shaded 1 of 5. So that's 1/5. So now you're on page, that was 65, right? Yeah. So now you're on page 66. So Jada's friend has a dog that weighs 90 pounds. Here is a diagram Jada drew that represents the weight of her friend's dog. So this is the friend, and then this is Jada's dog, right? So what happens is, if you count the boxes, we have 1, 2, sorry, that's a 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, sorry, that's an 8, 9, and 10, right? So there's 10 boxes. So how many times greater is the dog's weight to the puppy's? And the answer is 10 times bigger. And then number 2 says, compare the weight of the puppy and the dog using a fraction. So Jada's is 1 out of the 10, right? So 1 out of 10. And then they want us to compare the weight of the puppy and the dog using percentages. So it would be 10% of the full weight, right? And if you were to keep going, this basically would be 100% of the weight is kind of what they're trying to show you. But we're only focusing on that box there. So it's 10%. All right, now we're talking about $5, page 66. So Noah has $5. And then it says Elena has 40% as much as Noah. Well, we know that Noah has 5. So that is going to be important to know. So what I did is I walked you through how to solve the problem on multiple slides. So I broke it down into percentages and a tape diagram. So the first step would be I gave it 10 boxes because it's out of 100%, right? That's all percentages are out of 100. So now step 2, I gave each box a percent. So in your book, a little bit above where this question is where I would be drawing this tape diagram step by step. So step 1, you should have drawn 10 boxes. Step 2, give every box a percentage. Now step 3. So if I know that the total that Noah has is 5, well, I need to do 5 divided by 10. And it ends up being 50 cents in each box. So you would write a 50 cents in every single box. That tells us what's in each box or what each percent is worth, however you want to look at it. Okay, so once you're done with that, you pretty much have what I have on my screen right now. Well, we only care about 40%, right? So now that we've done the full 100, now we're going to answer the question. So Elena has 40% as much as Noah. So this would be a dollar, right? That's $1. 50 cents and 50 cents makes a dollar. And then this 50 cents and this 50 cents also makes a dollar. So technically, Elena has $2. So for A, you should have this tape diagram that you see on my screen, and you should also have what Elena has. Okay, so same page 66, and now we're doing B. Compare Elena and Noah's money using fractions. So you know the total was 5, right? So Elena has 2 out of $5, where Noah has 5 out of 2, right? So that would be how you would set them up as a fraction. Okay, and then here's your last one. So 2A. Diego has 150% as much as Noah. How much does Diego have? So Noah's money is 100%, right? And his is $5. Well, 50% of 5 is $2.50. Okay, so half of 5 is $2.50. So what you do is you add them. So $5 plus $2.50 makes the $7.50. So that is how much, I didn't write it, that Diego has. So you're going to come back and join the meet.